Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Nahid, back to watch more Stargate SG-1. By the way, I'm watching this on Amazon for all of you uncut watchers of this show with me. But yeah, just letting you know, I'm just switched over to Amazon. Again, shout out to the homie Daniels on Patreon. Daniel on Patreon, who was just like, hey dude, you know there's like the full 16:9 version on Amazon. Changed my life, let me tell you. I don't know, some people like the 4x3. I don't know, like when Zack Snyder did the Justice League, he made it in 4x3. I thought it was kind of cool, you know, when he did that. But like overall, I'm more of a 16:9 guy. It's just, you know, I'm just used to the widescreen now. You know, I'm not back in the 90s anymore watching out of that box TV. You feel me? So I really do love the 16:9 presentation of any kind of thing on film. Best way to put it. But yeah, let's get her going. The last episode we watched was Holiday. Holiday was great. It was definitely a good one-off. You know what I mean? Great meaning at the end. I really loved the whole aspect. You know, that was his last day. He got to spend it with someone and all that craziness. And that I forget that guy's name. Oh my god, I'm getting a brain fart. Hold on. Let me see if I can remember his name without even looking it up. Let me see. What's his name? Blanks. Starts with an M. What is it? Something. Machello. Got it. Oh, sometimes you just gotta look in the back of your brain, fam, then you'll get it. It's Machello. Okay, Machello. I wonder if in the newer episodes that we're gonna see, because obviously one thing Machello said to Carter before he went off was like, "Hey, dude, I wish I could have taught you my code, so you can figure out the weapons that I've made, so you can use it against the Goa'uld." He wasn't able to get that off to her, but Carter did say, "Hey, I'm going to do my best to crack the code." So, yeah, I'm really excited about that. So let's get her going. This is episode. Oh wait, no, blah 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 blah. blah. I got it. I figured it out. I got it. Hey man, anybody watching the Rings of Power? How's that? Is that good? The Rings of Power, like, you know, I've heard mixed stories about that one. I'm just gonna stick to the ones I got, bro. I can't put any more on my plate. You feel me? I'm gonna try to, but we'll see. Hey, Dad, can you just be a little quiet? All right, let's do it. This one is episode 18 of season 2, titled Serpent's Song. Let's get this going. I love you all. You guys are the best Stargate fam. You guys are just... I love it, dude. I love when I put these videos out and like the amount of engagement I get on this shit. It's fucking fantastic, for real. Even on Patreon, I get tons of engagement. Big shout out to Axel Angel, always fucking watching my shit. I think it's Dude True is the other guy. You guys are fantastic, man. You guys keep me motivated to keep reacting and watching this shit, even when times get hard. I mean, all of you guys do, but like, you know, I'm just pointing some fam that like the words really help. Instant coffee is disgusting. I need to figure this out with my coffee situation. Ooh. We's facing an intergalactic bat hole. That just happened.
Shouldn't they be here by now?
Yes.
Shouldn't who?
I do not believe the Tok'ra would mislead us.
Oh, okay.
Well, assuming it was the Tok'ra who sent the message to me in the first place.
I love the desert, look. Explosions! What's happening? I know I'm a broken record, fam. I say this all the fucking time. But this 16:9 is the shit. This shit is so good. Is that a Tok'ra shit? Oh shit, motherfuckers getting attacked, bruh! It's the safest thing you can do when you like out in combat, bro. Is like when there's being shots fired, you just drop. I've never been in combat, but like I said, I was in the military. I was in the army right out of high school, and one of the first things they taught us, if you hear fired gunshots, you just drop to the ground. Is that Jaffa? Holy fuck! That's Apophis.
Holy buckets.
Holy buckets is the word. What, dude? This is all right. I gotta go pay. I'm right back. Is this motherfucker asking for help?
Apophis is much more valuable to us alive.
Is he asking for help? What is going on? Looks like the System Lords really don't want to fuck with him anymore. The System Lords have been like, nope, we gonna go. Oh my gosh. That's incoming, all right. That's a bunch. Instant coffee is terrible. They're really about to bring in Papa from Stargate and bring him back to Earth. Wow. O'Neill is such a badass dog. No cap. He's such a fucking badass. There's what's up, Mama? Dad's watching a really good episode. Come on. You want to sit here? You sit.
We've met.
What's Kalma?
I'm not really sure, but I think what he's asking for is
Sanctuary.
What? Dude, that's how bad it is with System Lords?
Do what you need to keep him alive, Doctor. We've got a lot of questions and need answers.
Yes, sir. Okay, let's move on.
I had one of the fam tell me that this is probably there was a really good episode coming up, and I think this might be it.
Both femurs were smashed, and there was internal bleeding. Surgery and transfusions have.
Bro, I broke my femur. That shit hurt.
I can treat the human part, but as for the symbiote itself, there is no treatment.
Ow.
Sam.
Just like Jolinar.
So what does he really want?
You heard him yourself. He wants
Sanctuary.
sanctuary. He gambled we would show compassion even to our worst enemy. He was right.
Humans.
You think he orchestrated this?
I have witnessed once powerful Goa'uld enter the service of their conquerors in exchange for life.
Yeah, but we're a long way from being his conquerors.
But we are greatly responsible for his downfall.
Look at the smile at Teal'c.
So his blood is in the water, and all the other sharks are having a feeding frenzy.
And he has come here seeking refuge.
The smile. The smile.
I say we beat
He's essentially a prisoner of war. That gives him certain rights.
What? It's a goddamn alien!
My orders are to extract whatever information we can in the short time we may have.
This is a big
Nothing of use, General Hammond.
win for
It's in
Hammond.
his own interest, he might.
Should have shot him.
I mean, bro, he lost fucking Scar. Yeah, like
Fraser, he's away.
he's been watching him this whole time. He's just been like, hey, I'm not leaving this motherfucking spot. I'm watching him.
I am dying.
My heart bleeds for you.
You lie poorly
What do you want?
to live.
Can't help you there. That's between you and your God.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, wait a minute.
You're the. This is great.
You are your God.
This is great.
That's a problem.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
A new host,
A host.
so that I may live in exchange for all the knowledge of the Goa'uld.
Go to hell.
A single human life is worth so much you would risk a world.
That's right. That's why they call us the good guys.
You know, some would consider that. There's a saying,
Let me know when he
if you sacrifice one to save the whole world, you're known as a hero. If you sacrifice the world to save one person, you're the villain.
He will not rest until I am found. That is why I chose to come here. So that in death, I could be assured you will die with me.
Sokar is a Goa'uld of ancient times.
Here we go.
The first host of the Goa'uld.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, if the Unas were the first ones, there had to have been a time when both form of Goa'uld hosts coexisted, Unas and human. Kind of
Okay.
like Neanderthal.
Which is he?
This portion of Tuat, or the other world, was filled with lakes of fire where the wicked were thrown into as punishment after torture and mutilation.
Hell.
Yeah, basically, he was the original Satan.
Isn't that special?
That's just perfect. Just perfect, right? Who is this incoming traveler? That iris is the smartest thing made.
In the meantime, sir, I'd like to get back to the interrogation, if I might.
Kind of the resident expert on Sokar around here, I'd kind of like a shot at the interrogation.
All right.
Yeah.
Good cop, bad cop. This is amazing. This is so good. So in a way, if like they were there for like Neanderthals, we're like, our I wonder if like the Goa'uld is a reason for our evolution from like Neanderthal to human. Maybe I don't know, because evolution is a thing. You know, we didn't just we came from fucking Homo erectus, right? I don't know. I'm not really good with all that.
Amanit, my queen.
is Shari. She is my wife. But she is somewhere. I want you to tell me where.
I'm on that.
I know where your child is.
Ouch.
I brought him into the world with my own hands.
Ow.
He was taken by Haru.
No. By me.
This changes a lot for him.
Iris was a Sagan box. Its radioactive signature matches the one we gave the Tok'ra. They're coming here.
This changes so much. So much is happening. Fucking exquisite. That Sagan box, bro.
We know you have Apophis as your prisoner. You must return him to the planet you retrieved him from immediately.
And what happens if they don't?
We received a signal, a set of coordinates. We had thought it came from you.
We sent no such signal.
We're going to assume it was Apophis.
Wow.
He's taken advantage of your weakness.
We don't consider what we did a sign of weakness.
Then you are fools. If he remains here, you will all die. You've entered a battle in which you are ill-equipped to fight. Tip the balance of power among the Goa'uld, and in so doing, worsen the fortune of your entire race.
We must know what would happen to him.
Cannot be allowed to escape punishment.
He won't. He's dying. His body has begun to age at an increasing rate.
Without a sarcophagus to rejuvenate him, of course.
Short time he has remaining, we may yet learn information that could help us to defend ourselves.
Your knowledge and technology are too primitive for such information to be of any use. Why don't you comprehend the danger you are in? We cannot defend you from the Goa'uld. You cannot expect us to.
And that's a pretty good warning.
But he is your enemy.
He is my patient.
I'm on that.
Apophis, hear me.
I'm on that.
I would speak with you.
I'm on that.
Wow, he's losing it. This is...
Simui! Simui! That's ancient Egyptian. Talk to him.
You don't know how to speak. Can you speak?
I don't know what to say. Thousands of years trapped inside your own body. It's like a nightmare. It's unimaginable.
Incoming traveler.
Expecting someone?
Damn, people just keep coming. Who is it this time?
Something is appearing.
How is this possible?
Yeah, what's happening?
Subatomic particles?
Yes.
Are you saying he's firing a particle accelerator at the wormhole? Of subatomic particles as they're being bombarded against the iris.
What?
Small enough to reintegrate, but moving at near light velocities. Create an actual image.
Equal of the tower.
Oh, wow.
You have taken what is mine. For this, you will be destroyed.
The iris is beginning to heat up, sir.
The longest single Goa'uld attack against an iris was 38 minutes.
This changes things. I'd better get on the phone with the president.
Yeah. This changes things big time.
You see what you can get out of Apophis.
Yes, sir.
I will accompany you.
Teal'c hasn't had a shot to speak to him, man. But, dude, that is 1,000 years in someone in your body.
Do not speak to the Shoba. There is no defense.
He lies.
Shoba,
How can you be sure?
in returns?
We're not going to get anything out of him in this state. I'll get Dr. Fraser.
He's smiling. He's like, he smiled so much lately. It's great.
Jaffa will never be free.
They are free even now.
This is amazing.
This day will become a holy day on Chulak. The day of your death.
As children to take a host, you will die.
Then we will find other symbiotes to survive upon. Then discard them when they mature. We will use your kind as you have used mine.
Oh, man. You hear that? He's going to use other Goa'uld after this one goes away.
Come no further. Let him suffer. And when he can stand the pain no more, he will tell us how to defend ourselves against Sokar's weapon.
Isn't that torture? Isn't that against your guys' POW rules? But he really... Wow, bro. The acting, just the way he's puffing his cheeks.
That time is no more.
Christopher Judge is killing it. Wow, I've never seen Apophis look like that, bro. He looked like...
He shields the others.
Chevron 1, encoded. What I'm worried about is that incoming wormhole established. SOCAR can dial in faster than we can dial out.
Ouch.
It's gonna get hot, sir.
It's gonna get real hot.
Our orders are to send Apophis's body back through the gate to the coordinates where you found him.
Will that be sufficient to make Sokar cease his attack, Martuf?
Sokar is at war with Heru-Ur. He wants no part of the Tory for the moment.
Wow.
But you may have come to your senses.
They're just fighting the shit out of each other.
He will soon.
Poor guy, man. Who's been locked up.
He was a scribe in the Temple of Amun at Karnak. But that was another lifetime ago before the nightmare.
Wow. This is insane. I feel so bad. What does it all mean?
You will be returned to Egypt and buried with honor. You will pass through the 7 gates and see your wife and children again and rejoice with them forever.
Fam. That's just the best thing you can do for the host. At the end of the man, that's one thing with the world. There's that human aspect still, man. It's somebody that's literally been in a fucking living nightmare. I mean, gone.
The hold is dead, but the host, he's still alive.
Program is running.
Hopefully they can do it in time. He's like doing the best thing he can for this host. This is...
Kayak. I told him this funerary statue would take his last breath and carry his soul back to Egypt.
Come on. He looks like an Egyptian, bro. Mummified mummy and shit. This has to work. Okay, it did.
Chevron 7 locked.
Open the ark.
Oh, I bet it's cooling off right now.
Sokar cannot attack during this time.
That's good.
He's gone. The god himself, Apophis. I thought he would have been like the big baddie in this shit, but there's more. That's crazy. And at the end of the day, Apophis got what he deserved. Just gonna throw his body, bro.
If Sokar wanted him alive, he'll just start up the attack again.
No, I don't believe he will. Sokar has a sarcophagus in his possession.
Oh, he's gonna bring him back to life?
With it, he can revive Apophis even from death and torture him as long as he pleases.
Oh. That sucks. So bad for that host who thought he was dead.
To contact us, he may use this.
That's Tolan. They use it to contact the Nogs.
Yeah.
Yes, we are friends of the Tolan. And we are friends of the Tari.
Oh, hell, oh, there's an alliance happening here soon.
You're gonna need one of these. It's called a GDO. Sends out a signal that lets us know who you are and if it's okay to open the iris.
I'll show you how it works.
All right, let's send them home, people.
Man, what an episode. At the end of it, bruh, he wasn't a god. He was a mere mortal like all of us. The definition of a god is not what he was. Man, oh man, what a good episode this was. This was great. Really enjoyed this one a lot. I'll be honest, fam. This was very good. Cause, man, you know, when we first started the series, like, what is it? Like, all those episodes, I mean, we're only, what am I, how many episodes am I in? Like, what, almost 40, I think? For a time being, I thought Apophis was a big baddie, bro. Like, Ra and Apophis were going in, but then, like, first of all, I'm not a big, I don't know too much about Egyptian mythology. I just know from what I know from watching The Mummy and, like, stuff we learned in school. And I really don't know about too much of the gods. I'm sure they've done their research, been naming all these different gods and goddesses of Egypt and giving them their names. Sokar sounds like the big baddie. Like, the original Satan. That is fucking crazy. That is just unbelievable, man. So I'm really excited to see where we go with him being at the helm as possibly being the new bad guy. I mean, not the new bad guy, but just like the new antagonist. I mean, protagonist, right? Okay, right. But regardless, this episode, man, it definitely divulged a lot, man. Especially how. I mean, the couple of things that really, really got to me was the whole idea of the hosts. I'll be real with you, man. I felt terrible for Apophysis' host. And I feel terrible for Apophysis' host again because it's probably going to get revived and going to have to go through. And I think that's what the team was thinking about when they were like, oh, okay. I thought we gave him his mercy, but he's going to go right back into it, That host was stuck in Apophysis' body for well over 1,000 years, living in nightmare. Could you just imagine that? Just to not be able to have control of your body, just moving, something else taking over it, and you're just there. It's a living nightmare, and it went on for 1,000 years. Like, the time went by for that long for this being. And, like, it's the saddest thing. When he awoke and he wanted to see his family, but he woke up to, like, Team SG. It's sad. It really is a little on the sad side. And I feel terrible. I feel, I mean, I'm sure the team feels terrible, Also, the one thing Pavis relied on, I feel like, which is really cool to know, is, like, our humanity, Because, like, logic would be like, nah, fuck this guy, give him right back. But, like, our humanity, that ability or empathy that we have as human beings, in a way, kept him alive, Doctors being doctors, like, no, it's like the same thing when, doctors have to treat, like, an individual that's been arrested for doing something bad, or has done something bad. Patient is a patient at the end of the day. Your job is to save that person's life. It's not to allow that person to die. And that was really cool seeing that from the doc. Even when Teal got in the way and was like, oh, no, let him suffer. She was like, no, we don't do that. He's my patient. Or even when the Tok'ra came there, she was like, nope, he's my patient. It's really good to see that. I will, the one thing I love about this show is, like, how much of, like, the actual, like, how much, even though science fiction, there's a good amount of, like, reality to, like, what happens in the show, like how they treat the military, how the military reacts, or how the doc reacts, like, all that stuff. Like, they really do a good job of just portraying it, even though this is science fiction, and being like, no, this is how it is. I will say all the moments with O'Neill and Apophis were great. Everybody has anger towards Apophis, from Dayon with Sharae, Jafar, if I'm saying his name, Skara, and Dayon. Like, there's a lot of anger towards him, and, like, it was like, they kept their cool, I felt like, for the most part, in trying to deal with that anger, because any normal person would be like, nah, but they had to hold him down. They had to keep their cool so they can get as much information as they can get. I don't think they got that much information, though. I think the only thing they've understood more than anything about this, which is actually good, is that there are other system lords out there, and this is a race for power. Like, I think we've always known this, that the Goa'uld, they don't, it's like they should be working together, kind of like the Vikings should have been working together, but instead they, like, literally slaughter each other, and they form alliances within their own regime, which hence, is never good, because you end up wiping yourself out, in my fucking honest opinion, from what I've seen from history. You feel me? I I love when Danielle would just taunt him, like, bro, I know where your kid's at. You know, like, just, like, taunting him and everything. Just, it's really well done. Good to see the Tok'ra again. It was awesome. You know, nice little alliance. Martooth, which is a great dude, coming in. And it was really also, towards the end, I mean, I'll get to that part. Actually, I'll just talk about it next so I don't forget it. When he was like, oh, this is Talon or whatever. And to know that they're friends with the Talon, the Nox, you know, they're like a new alliance, maybe a foreman, man. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens. I feel like this is more of like, and I wonder if there's more baddies out there in the universe besides the Goa'uld. Like, the universe is so vast and endless. It's like, just to think that there is nothing but the Goa'uld out there that's creating havoc. Must, you know, it could be our only sex. There could be more out there, you know. I think the Tok'ra also thinks it's highly of us too when he saw the doctor. Just take care and not whatever, you know, not, you know, just was like, nope, I'm gonna keep him alive as much as I can. The particle thing that went through the iris, that thing is fucking dangerous. That shit is scary. It's like a hole that can never be closed into like another world. It's like, it's kind of scary to think that the Stargate can be operated like that, you know, unless it's destroyed. And they need the iris always. I mean, they need the Stargate. So I'm sure the next thing that they're going to work on is how to strengthen the iris a lot more, especially from this particle, like fucking accelerator, whatever the fuck you was shooting at him, man. So I think that's like the next thing that they're probably going to work on, is trying to figure out, because that thing is that was scary. Even the Joint Chiefs and everybody was like, no, we need to get rid of him now. Like, the first idea was take care of him. Now, like, nope, we got to worry about the salvation of us. It's a lot of trust, by the way, the government puts on SG. Think about it, because this is like worldwide disaster in any minute. But like, and it's up to them to take care of it, you know. I think that they did a great job with the makeup they put on the actor who plays Apophis as he's gotten older. Like, towards the end of it, he looked like a mummified ghost, straight up. Daniel, I love what he did with the host towards the end. How he like basically comforted the host towards the end of his death. Good to see that, because it just shows the human side of everything, man. You know, it's nuts. It's really, really nuts. But yep, that is all I have for you all today. You know, we'll see where this goes. I'm excited for the next episode. This season has been great. Definitely better than the first season. You know, my only, I would say, critique from the show is I do love the one-off episodes. I really, really do. But I hate how sometimes, how do I say this? We get to episodes like this and it's not like a continuation. It goes into another one-off. Like, I would want to learn more. I know we concluded things right here, but I want to get into the more heavier stuff with the System Lords, you know? Like, I can do with a whole season just of a battle between the System Lords and us and trying to figure things out. I do love the one-off episodes. They're great. The how do I say this? The messages you get from them are like everlasting. But I love this part of the story, you know? Alright, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. You guys know what I always say. Please take care of yourself first, and then take care of your family. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.